What's up, Jenny Gang? So today we're gonna talk about a question I feel like everyone is asking, and that is if Carmelo Anthony is going to be acquitted. So I want to break down a few things that have come out after the sentence the other day, and then also before we get into that, I'm going to say racism and all of this black and white, brown versus black, all of this, y'all. I don't really it's not enjoyable to me. So let me let y'all just know where I stand there. The internet is literally split and just going crazy on each side. It's very uncomfortable. Although I understand some of it. I want to let y'all know Jenny Gang this really just doesn't stand for racism from any race. But let's have a conversation about it. So, few things. Let's talk about character. Few things that I'm learning. Maybe you guys and gals already knew. I'm learning that Carmelo Anthony, the guy accused of, unaliving Austin, he was a straight A student. And then and he was younger, he did save a drowning child from a pool. So he doesn't have the reputation of being a bad kid. Actually, the only thing we've heard really negative about him is that he was in the tent without permission and the fact that he did unalive Austin, which is pretty big. Now, Austin, on the other hand, again, y'all, even though I think my opinions are different from a lot of people's, I just can just feel Austin's energy through his picture. I just don't get good energy from him. I get that energy where he think he runs stuff. And I don't think, as a matter of fact, it's not even completely racial with him. So I watched a video today on Instagram from a guy who is, just all he sits back and do, y'all, reports this, man. He's a white guy. But sources say the cheerleaders made a complaint against Austin's twin brother in a prior track meet. So Austin's twin brother Hunter called one of the cheerleaders a fat bitch, and of course he hurt her feelings. And when I guess they wanted to have the girls back, Hunter told them that his hands were rated. Like, what do you when you say your hands are rated? Like, you saying you'll hit a woman or a man. That's what Hunter said to the girl who had an issue with him calling her fat B, right? So they sent an email to the coach like, hey, this is getting kind of old. We don't want to say anything because he already said he hit a girl. And it's like they didn't know if maybe that day when he, said he would do that, was it because they lost the track meet or what have you. But he's always rude. He's always rude. So as far as character goes, I'm going to say Carmelo really didn't have any flaws like Austin did. Now, still doesn't excuse what he did. Now, as far as the jury, the area where he is, it is known for being not such a good place for black people. That's something that I did not understand from before. I understand it now. Y'all, shout out to Neek at Night. She's a YouTuber who has been covering this. She's been at the courtrooms. She also has been holding lives of people who were there as well. Activists, the guy who supposedly hired the lawyer who people feel like did not have Carmelo Anthony's best interest. Now, this is a question that I want to ask y'all again. If your child got into it with somebody, a bully, a potential bully, whether they knew it was a bully or not, would you want them to do what Carmelo did? That's a question I want to ask. And if you say yes, that's fine. And then the other question is, do you think Carmelo Anthony will be acquitted because of how things were done, how he kind of got set up from the beginning with the all-white jury? And, it sounded like the Metcalfs or whatever, Austin's parents, are cool with some of the people who are running the court system. And y'all know that's a conflict of interest. Let me know in the comments. And I'm Jenny Gang, and I'll see you guys on the next one.